so in this video I have this Thermalright Assassin X120R Digital White. It was about so I bought this from Amazon. It was about $18. There's the listing, $18.90. It does have a digital temperature display on the front of the AIO. So I bought this because I'm actually going to upgrade my wall PC. So I have a PC that I installed on my wall that is actually currently running this monitor here. I'm using at the moment, so this is the CPU that I'm running right now on my wall PC. It is the i5-13500T. So I went ahead and bought a cooler so that I can use my 12700KF here. I tried using this before with my wall PC, but the cooler I have on there now cannot cool the CPU. So I bought this one for 18 bucks, and we get a little digital display, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing. We're gonna do an install, and I'll show you my PC here on the wall. If you're wondering why I'm wearing gloves, I'm gonna be, I'm going to be replacing the thermal paste. As you can see here, I already got some thermal paste. Thermal paste really sucks to clean off stuff, so I always wear gloves when I use that. So we get a manual. Every time we get a manual, here you go, some installation guide. We might use that because I've never used a cooler like this before. Alright, we got the fan. Nice fan here. Pretty cool. Pretty nice looking fan. All white. Then we got the AIO. Sorry. Alright, now we got the air cooler. Oh wait, let me get this bag out. Ooh, bag of accessories. We got some thermal paste in there. I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be using different thermal paste. And here's the cooler. Do you guys remember the Hyper 212? One of the most popular air coolers pretty much ever back in the day, because it was so cheap and it just cooled pretty much anything. And it was pretty cheap. I think it was like 22 bucks or around 20 bucks. Basically what this cost. So I think it was a little bigger, but yeah, this looks really good, honestly. This looks fancy. This looks high end. Got a little sticker here. I'll remove that later, but it's just a plastic piece on top where the wire goes into for the display, and this connects to the USB hub. Yep. So we connect this to the board so we can get that data for the temperature, which is really nice. I think there's an application we can download for this. We'll see. Okay, so let me show you my wall PC. Alright, so this is my wall PC. This is the PC that I have on my wall that's powering this computer here, so this monitor. So the specs, we got a Intel Core i5-13500T, we have a 3090 Ti, we have 64 gigs of DDR4, an ASUS DDR4 motherboard, Z690. Alright, so we're going to install the new cooler, so we're going to see what kind of mounting we need. So I already know which mounts I need, so I'm going to need this one because it literally says right there, LGA 1150X and 1700, so that's what I need. Let's see, I may need this, and yep, I'm going to need this for the fan bracket, clip thingy, and I definitely will need this. Alright, so we gotta put this on the back. I believe there's some double-sided tape here, and it just came off completely. Okay, just gonna take that off. So the back here, we're gonna just put it in like so. These have little adjustments on the thing here, so you gotta change it to 1700, so the bottom one on all of them, and that should actually fit right there. Perfect. And that double-sided tape should help it from falling out whenever you're like moving the board around, so that's really nice. Ooh. Oh no, that is not good. Okay, it was in there. It was slotted, so if You know, if this would have fell on the CPU while it wasn't slotted in right, that would have bent one of the pins. So it was a good thing it was slotted. So we're just gonna put that lever down. Now we can go ahead and okay, we may need this. I wonder what kind we'll need. Okay, so that bag actually tells you which ones you're going to use. So 1700, that's what I'm going to use. That's what my CPU is. So we're going to open that up. Okay, just throw it everywhere. And I think pretty much we're going to put this like this. I'm not reading the manual here. I'm going to do it because this is pretty similar to other AI air coolers. So you know, I've installed a couple of different ones, and this has similar hardware. So it's kind of coming back to me here. And then we put in the screws. Oh wait, first we put this on there. Alright, so for the thermal paste, I'm going to be using this MX6 right here. Should be perfect for this CPU and cooler. Nice. Alright, there he is. There it is. Right there, look at that. Cool. Alright, so there it is. The PC's on the wall. Alright, so far we are not booting. There's no display unless my monitor is off. Oh, there it is. We got a screen power on. But that's pretty much it. We're not getting BIOS. Display port, turn on device to connect to display port. It is powered on. Alright, so there was a few issues that I was having. My God, was I getting furious. For some reason, my PC was not displaying. I was just getting a black screen. It says boot on my motherboard. All the systems checks passed, but no display, so I was losing it. So what was happening was the USB cable that goes from the cooler, so that cable at the top that goes to the USB headers at the bottom. For some reason, it was when it was plugged in, it was not displaying on my monitor. So what I did was I replaced the CPU. The same thing was happening. I thought I damaged my graphics card. I thought I damaged my board. I thought I damaged something. So I was losing it. So what I did was I pretty much said the new hardware that was introduced to my system was this cooler. So I disconnected both the CPU plug and the USB plug at the bottom. As soon as I did that, I got a display. So what the hell was going on when I did that? I don't even know what was happening. But as soon as I unplugged it and let the PC run, you know, load BIOS defaults and all that stuff, it was fine. So maybe it was something with my BIOS, but damn, that gave me a headache. Thankfully now it's all good. I put in the i7 12700K back, and now we're gonna go ahead and boot. Alright, so this is the CPU temperatures right now that we're getting. You can see right there, CPU package at the bottom. We're getting about 36 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a quick stress test right here and see how hot this will get. See right there, CPU package 70. Alright, so it's jumped to 70s, going down, yeah, around 70 right now. We are pulling about 160 watts right there. So yeah, I mean, it is definitely cooling it. It's not the best cooler, but for 18 bucks, pretty good. Right, so I downloaded the software that shows me the temperature on the cooler here. So temperatures, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see here. Temperature showing is 67 degrees Celsius. It also shows it on the application, but that is highly inaccurate. The temperatures are actually around 70, 80 right now. I am doing a stress on the CPU here. You can see it is showing around 70, 80, 72. It dropped a little bit. Oh, or sorry, down here, 77, 80. And this is showing 68. So that's that's way off. So I will not be using this feature on this cooler. It was, again, $18, $19. So, you know, it's not going to be, you know, the the perfect cooler. But anyways, that is all for this video. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.